All right, it's great to be here at the Ancient Order of the Wooden Skull. This is a super cool place hidden away in Los Angeles. It's an animation studio. They do stop motion animation and all kinds of amazing things. And it's kind of appropriate, actually, to do this trick because this trick involves 2D, 3D, and 4D. Two-dimensional art, three-dimensional sculptures, fourth-dimensional magic, and if we had Aquarius playing, we could get the fifth dimension in there too, but sadly, I didn't bring that with me today. So let's start with the 2D. I'm going to have you do a little bit of 2D art for me, if you would, Kyle. So I'm going to make a drawing here real quick. I'll make a circle. And if you would, fill the circle with something. Could be your initials, could be a little happy face, whatever you want to put in there. Okay. And while you do that, I'm going to find my 3D. Here we go. So I also have something three-dimensional, which is this. You guys remember this? Yeah. Silly Putty. Our old friend Silly Putty. Now, Silly Putty is the amazing liquid solid. That's how they advertise it, the amazing liquid solid. And it does some pretty amazing things. So check it out. For example, you can stretch it like taffy, or that's stretching it, pulling it apart slow. If you pull it apart fast, a lot of people don't notice it actually breaks, and it breaks perfectly even. You can snap it into little tiny pieces like that. So it breaks, it stretches. If you roll it into a little ball, going like that, you can stop and have a quick game of jacks because you actually get a rubber ball that really bounces. Check it out. And what's cool about this is when it bounces, it doesn't even dent the ball. In fact, you could hit this with a hammer and it wouldn't do anything. Now, there's one other thing that this does that's particularly interesting. Do you guys remember what that is? That Silly Putty does?
Transfers images.
Transfers images, very good. So you've drawn an image here, and I'm going to take your Silly Putty, and I'm just going to press it on like this. And you remember they used to do this with comic pages and stuff, and it would lift it right off. And that gives us your signature that you made. Mm-hmm. A unique piece of Silly Putty that can't be duplicated anywhere in the world. I couldn't possibly have another one. I'm going to put this signed, examined Silly Putty back in the egg. And I'm going to close it up like this. And we're going to get back to that in a moment. All right. Now for the fourth dimension. Now for the fourth dimension, I need something else. Okay, we have a quarter. If you would do me a favor, sir, and take this pen and put your mark on the front of the quarter as well. You can make it match if you like, or you can do something original. Just go ahead and make a mark on the front of the quarter. Okay. He's got a little Elvis wig going on. That is awesome. All right, and then I'm going to put a mark on the backside. So yours is there. I'm going to put my mark on the backside here and just put a here. That's my initial. Okay, great. And now watch as we enter the fourth dimension. Right here. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm just kidding. I just stuck it in my collar. That's just a little joke. I just wanted to see if you're paying attention. All right, fourth dimension. Here it goes. Watch the coin. Just like that. Gone. It actually enters the fourth dimension and travels through the air into an impossible location. Where do you suppose that impossible location would be? No idea? Let's take a look. This has been untouched since before we brought the quarter out. Mm-hmm. It's been sitting there the entire time. Inside, we have a piece of Silly Putty. I'm going to handle it very carefully here because I want you to see. It still has your signature on it, correct? Mm-hmm. Now, to not disturb the signature, I'm going to open it up from the back. I'm just going to kind of claw in here a little bit and show you that there is, in fact, something inside. Mm-hmm. And you can see there's also a mark on it. And as I open it up a little further, you'll see that this has my mark on this side and your mark on the other side. Your drawing is still here on the front. You can take this and this as a souvenir. You can still see Washington's face on the front. And that, my friends, is some serious putty.
Bravo.